I say this, and I may be wrong. There's no way MJ could outshoot Kobe.
Outshoot him?
Well, that's a 180 from the 90s.
When it's playing, and watch this move. Watch Scottie just locks him. He actually is out of the picture when he makes the jump shot. You think Kobe in his mind doesn't know that Michael Jordan's sitting over there right now critiquing everything that he does?
Scottie Pippen and Kobe Bryant didn't like each other in the late 90s by like a lot. But to understand this, we gotta rewind.
This night, battling to keep it alive. Kobe. Now he's hit a couple in a row.
That was on balance.
Imagine that the guy that is in the exact position you wanted was embarrassing you in front of your close friend. Because that's exactly what Kobe was doing to Scottie Pippen. After the 1998 season, the Bulls break apart. Jordan retires and the rest of the Bulls core is left their separate ways. Rodman finds himself on the Lakers. Weird, I know. And Pippen, well, Pippen also wanted to be a Laker. Yeah, Scottie Pippen specifically said that he wanted to play alongside Shaq, reunite with Phil Jackson, and be a Laker. The Lakers were already salary capping into the 1999 season, and so there would need to be a sign and trade. But the Lakers denied to really make an offer because they had Kobe Bryant. And Scottie ended up signing with the Rockets for the 1998-99 season. And in this regular season opener game on February 5th, 1999, that Michael Jordan decided to pull up to, Kobe dominates Scottie. And that would carry over into the future as Kobe and Pippen faced off more and more in much higher stakes and became much more hostile against each other. So let's dive deep. What is up, dudes, dudettes, ballers, players? It's your boy MJ. The Last Dance is ending this weekend. We're really gonna go back to Andre Miller highlights. This whole dynamic between Kobe and Pippen became really interesting to me because this all takes place after the Last Dance in the 97-98 season. Jordan retires and the Bulls break apart. At the same time, this is with the rise of Kobe, who had just become an all-star in the 98 season. Kobe was young and developing, but he wasn't taking jack from anyone, even if it was a 6-time champion in Scottie Pippen. That regular season game, Kobe would end up with 25 points and 10 boards, with Scottie guarding him most possessions. Pippen managed to only score 10, with Kobe hounding him. And then they would meet in the playoffs that same year. So drop a like. It takes like 2 seconds and it's quicker than this Kobe dunk. Yeah, on TikTok, I made a special TikTok for Kobe, and also on Twitch tonight trying to pull this Scottie and Jordan. It ain't gonna be easy. And to the 89% who watch my videos that still aren't subscribed, I hope you like the content. Give me a shot and subscribe. Also, with the Last Dance ending, it might be time to turn on those notice to all.
If you don't want to play that way, don't play that way.
Now that we have all this time without this season, I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community. It's for the creative, the curious, just something that Kobe was too, always trying to pick up a new skill. There's over 30,000 classes to explore. I've been taking this productivity class on how to do more with less by Greg McEwen, Mamba Mentality. People ask how I come up with ideas, so here, I use an iPad and I write down a lot. Take notes about small details because it really helps. There is no better time to learn a new skill or explore your creativity. For the first 1,000 people that sign up with the link in the description, Skillshare is giving away 2 free months of premium membership. Yeah, free for any of their classes. After that is just $10 per month. And the reason why I like Skillshare so much is that you get to work on the craft you want to work on, like Kobe would. Every person who signs up is directly helping this channel and helps me for more future giveaways, so go check them out. It's free. So the Lakers and Rockets would meet in the first round of the 1999 playoffs. The Rockets that year had an old super team of Pippen, Barkley, and Hakeem. That series, it would be Pippen that was really leading the team, making plays like this.
On the perimeter, they double Pippen.
Oh, nice pass.
To Barkley,
Nice
what a
pass.
pass by Scottie Pippen.
Pippen had 37 points in the Game 3 win, Shaq averaged 30 and 10, Kobe matched Pippen with almost identical production as a 20-year-old. Barkley averaged 23.5 points and 13.8 rebounds, but they lost 3-1. All games were decided by 10 plus points except the first game that Kobe hit the game-winning free throws. The most interesting thing about these playoffs were the comments Pippen made afterwards. Scottie demanded a trade. Barkley said he should stop trying to have a trade waltz with the Lakers, and then Pippen said that I probably should have listened to Michael a year ago when he said that Charles will never win a championship because he doesn't show any dedication. Barkley demanded an apology, to which Pippen replied with,
I wouldn't get Charles Barkley an apology at gunpoint, so he could never expect an apology from me. If anything, he owed me an apology for coming and play with his sorry fat butt.
And I feel so resting him a little bit.
Jeez, Pippen. Man, Barkley was a roast object of the NBA for decades.
Supposed to be 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, back to 1. With your dumbass.
But once again, Scottie Pippen wouldn't get what he wanted, a trade to the Lakers. Instead, he would get traded to the Trailblazers to join Rasheed Wallace, an all-star, but a lot of you probably remember him as the... and Steve Smith. And just like that, Pippen would be inserted into the Lakers-Blazers rivalry. The Blazers and Lakers would meet in the Western Conference Finals in 2000 and get into a pretty wild series. This series actually started off with Phil Jackson stating that I personally think if Scottie doesn't lead this club and take them by the horns, they're not going to get by us. I'm going to try and take that strength away. He also added that there isn't any other leader on the club. Man, their trash talk was really just down in the open like that. Scottie Pippen was all of a sudden on a hell-bent path. Pippen, as we've seen, wasn't gonna take any sort of trash talk. So throughout the series, Pippen is constantly trash talking Kobe, trying to wear young blood down. But the Lakers get out to a 3-1 series lead, but not without some drama.
But what a tremendous leader that Phil Jackson is.
Rasheed Wallace once again.
Pippen elbowed Sally in the back of the head and got fined $10,000. Multiple technicals were given out, it was just competitive. But then the Blazers would claw their way back, winning games 5 and 6. Even with dislocated fingers, Pippen had 22 points on 12 shots along with 6 steals, while Kobe was playing with a sprained ankle in game 5. Kobe had a great game 6, but it wasn't enough, and this all culminated into a game 7, in which the Trailblazers were up by 15 in the 4th quarter. And then the Lakers pulled off one of the most famous playoff comebacks in NBA history, capped off by this play.
The Lakers have 2. Bryant.
And you better know this play if you're a basketball fan. And just like that, and some questionable foul calls that they still complain about today, the Lakers win the series. Kobe had 25 in the game to lead the Lakers. Pippen only had 10, including 0 in that 4th quarter. That makes 2 years that the Lakers and Kobe beat Pippen out of the playoffs. And no, I'm not forgetting Shaq. And now we finally arrived at this moment. 2001, another playoff series between the Lakers and Trailblazers, but all the resentment had finally leaked into Kobe and Pippen. Pippen was sick of the Lakers constantly beating him and sick of Kobe pretty much taking what he wanted. So the series starts and Kobe appears to get some sort of injury in the first half of game 1. He complains about having a rib injury.
The play right here. He runs into Rasheed Wallace. He hurt his left side of his ribs. He was having trouble running, trouble breathing, wincing a little bit. Couldn't get up and that on the courts. They took him back into the locker room. 3 points in the first half and it's just off. But then in the second half, Kobe just couldn't be stopped, scoring 25 including 15 in the 4th quarter to lead the Lakers to a win. Kobe was unstoppable, making all of his shots, facilitating all with Pippen defending him. Remember, the pace of the NBA back then was way slower. Teams were barely scoring above 100 points. So to score 15 in a quarter, that was pretty special. After the game though, Pippen wasn't buying anything Kobe said and accused him of faking his rib injury, saying he's trying to be like Mike, he wants to have a heroic performance. They said he had bruised ribs. Come on, it didn't look like he had bruised ribs. He didn't find a shot he didn't like. He basically said Kobe pulled a Paul Pierce wheelchair move.
This is the sight that the Celtics fans want to see.
Nani? Yeah, Pippen was done dealing with Kobe. The weird thing about this is that if you look at the list of all of Kobe's injuries, this rib injury never pops up. In fact, if you look at all these small injuries Kobe had, like a hip injury, a sore shoulder, elbow bursitis, and a sprained ankle in those 2000 to 2001 playoffs, the rib injury was never mentioned. Even in Laker lore, there isn't this Kobe rib injury game, and no one really brings it up. So maybe Kobe was doing what Pippen said he was doing all along, but Kobe wasn't gonna let anyone disrespect him like that. So now we move on to game 2, and Kobe is just dominant. He's controlling the pace of the game. He's making almost everything he takes. He's getting anywhere he wants, rib injury or not. It's just one of those games the Blazers never had a chance. Kobe scored 25 points on 73% shooting from the field in 35 minutes along with 7 assists. Pippen was still one of the better defenders in the league, but that didn't matter. That all got on Sky's nerves, to the point that towards the end of the game, this happens.
He puts up the bank and it goes in.
Knocked away. Kobe Bryant around Pippen, held by Pippen and fouled by Pippen, and down goes Kobe. And that's the rib injury that Pippen said was a fake injury in game 1.
Pippen shoves Kobe right at the ribs that were injured, and they start arguing. Keep in mind that Sky is 35, yet still petty. He was trying to belittle Kobe to make Kobe's team smaller than he was, but he couldn't do that, and on top of that, he was completely useless in stopping Kobe. Then there would be game 3. This time, Kobe wouldn't be as dominant, but the Lakers would be just as dominant. Kobe scores 22 points with 9 assists. Pippen only musters up 7 points on 23% from the field. Yeah, Kobe did pass. The Lakers win the series 3-0 and win by an average of 14.6 points per game. Maybe Pippen shouldn't have angered Kobe. And surprise, the Lakers and Blazers will meet again next year, and this time for a series, Kobe led both teams in scoring at 26 a game. The start of the first game though...
4 to shoot. Bryant for 3.
Ball movement, player movement.
The Kobe stopper. Patterson lost him behind him.
Sacramento, is that where we were yesterday?
Yeah.
Kobe was on a mission. He made Pippen look like an old fossil on both ends of the floor, like this play right here.
They're going to have to make it happen with better ball movement, player movement.
Kobe is isolated against Scottie Pippen. The hard lunge to the basket, Scottie basically falls down.
Help me!
It was constant isolation, just an ass whooping. Kobe holds grudges, so there was no way he was letting Pip slide for what he said the year before. The Lakers were winning 3 games, and Pippen, for the 4th year in a row, was bounced by the Lakers with his defensive assignment cooking him. That would be the last playoff series between Kobe and Scottie. And no, I'm not forgetting Shaq once again. Obviously, Shaq was the 1A, Kobe was the 1B, but Kobe did outshine Shaq at some points, and we're talking about Kobe and Scottie. Throughout the years though, Scottie has showed respect to Kobe. Pippen did trash talk a lot during his career, but doesn't seem to hold any grudges besides the bad boy Pistons.
Takes the elbow as Lamb.
I didn't know that Kobe and Pippen went this deep, but 41 games later, and here we are. But what do you think? If it was Scottie Pippen and Shaq, no Kobe, how many championships would the Lakers have won? Prime Lakers versus Prime Bulls with Jordan, who's winning? Drop a like for the Last Dance series, cause that's goated. Shout out to Skillshare again. Seriously, every person who signs up helps contribute to this channel, and it's free, so why not let it fly? And on TikTok with Kobe TikToks, and on Twitch trying to pull this Michael Jordan. And if you're still here, you're a real one, so comment "be like Mike" so I know. The Instagram shout of the day goes to KO King, and the all-day notification watch shout goes to the channel OG Christian Blake. Thanks for the all-day support. Make sure to bell for all notifications, and if you're not a sub, hit the subscribe button, join the all-day community for more fire content, all-day support. It's your boy MJ. We out.
Spaceship, no.